Pisces, welcome to your weekly love reading. This is for the week of February 6th. We're going to take a look at past, present, future energies, who's coming in, the person on your mind. We're going to go pretty deep into how this person is going to approach you, what are they thinking, what are their feelings, what is the outcome that they desire with you. So stick with me till the end, Pisces. Let's dive in. Let's take a look at your cards. Okay, Pisces, let's take a look at your energies when it comes to love for the week of February 6th. Ooh, your cards are flying. So your spirit team is here. They're eager to talk to you. So in the past, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Ouch, Pisces. I'm really sorry. It looks like you've gone through a difficult time in the recent past with this Five of Pentacles, feeling a little bit left out in the cold, isolated, sad about a certain situation. You're focused on work or you're trying to make something work. And in the outcome or in the near future, we've got the Two of Pentacles and I've got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck. So let's see what's on here. Yeah, there's basically a decision that was made to end a connection or a partnership. Maybe this was an Aquarius that you were dealing with, somebody who was just very, very defensive about the situation. And you're thinking a lot about, your stability, your long-term stability, maybe this partnership. Maybe you thought this was your long-term person. You could be married to this person, some of you, and now it's not working out, which is why we're seeing this energy in the recent past, the Five of Pentacles. Let me just pull you some clarifiers and then let's get into your messages. The Page of Cups, the Devil, ooh, and the Tower. Give me one more on the Tower. The Seven of Wands and the Emperor. Someone's being really stubborn and really steadfast on something. Yeah, there you go. That's the Four of Cups. There's this general feeling of disappointment, boredom, not happy with what's happening around you when it comes to the concept of love. So I think maybe you extended your love to someone in the recent past and it was not accepted, or something didn't work out that left you feeling quite unhappy, quite sad. You're trying to work through what seems like a very difficult situation and you're very attached to this matter with the Devil card. Maybe you were dealing with a Capricorn, Pisces, and you're trying to see if there's a way that you can make this work. In the near future, I think this defensiveness or somebody being very stubborn or not letting their emotions get into the picture, maybe their walls come crashing down with this Tower card. We'll understand this better once we look at the person on your mind and their energies and what are their thoughts and feelings about this matter. But yeah, like this could go either way, that maybe the walls that they've built up around them come crashing down, so that there is a possibility of having a conversation and seeing if things could be worked out. Or for some others, I think you decide to take a stand and you decide to take the reins back into your own hands, and you're kind of pushing somebody off because, you finally understood that this was a very toxic situation and you're going to let this tower come crumbling down. Okay. So let's look at the person on your mind. Let's look at their energies. Firstly, who is this person on their mind? Show me a little bit about them. So one card, the Hierophant. This could be somebody who has, who could be a teacher, could work in a large organization, could be a Taurus. Somebody who perhaps has more traditional beliefs when it comes to relationships or partnerships. Maybe the belief system was a challenge in this connection. Maybe you're more progressive minded, or, I'm getting this very specific example that maybe for some of you, you have a blended family and they couldn't really get behind that, couldn't really rally behind that concept. What are their thoughts about this connection? What are their thoughts? Or it could simply mean that this was somebody that you were married to, because the Hierophant is often the card of marriage. What are their thoughts? Yeah, I think they feel quite weighed down by this connection. What are their feelings? The Hanged Man, they want to take a different perspective. Wow, this is good though. Their intended outcome with you is a brand new beginning with the Ace of Wands. So if some of you were hoping to hear that, then I'm sure you'll be very happy to know that they're hoping for a brand new beginning with you with this Ace of Wands. But this is somebody who does feel quite burdened by this connection. There must be something here that I'm sure, because we've got the Devil here, we've got the Ten of Wands. What's this Ten of Wands? Maybe this was a long distance relationship, or interesting way that it progresses from 3 to the 4 to the 6. Let me just see. I think this was maybe somebody who was waiting for some long-term stability to come into place, or this was maybe there was debate or some argument around where to live. You guys were debating maybe a relocation or something didn't work out. And they were really looking for success in this partnership, and so were you. But just getting to that degree of success was very, very taxing, because it almost feels like you kept waiting for that long term stability to come in. But then it was just too tiring, and somebody decided to just give up on this, hoping to be victorious on this. That's the kind of a message that I'm getting here. Okay. But look, their intention is the Ace of Wands. So they do want a brand new beginning. They want to give this connection a jump start, maybe work through whatever hasn't worked out in the past. Very, very interesting. Let's go to the romance angels. Let's build a little bit. Let's see what these cards are saying about this situation. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So maybe this is this, like feeling really heavy. This was a very intense connection. Maybe this is a good reminder that when you guys do decide to open up a new chapter for this connection, it'll be nice to be more lighthearted and more playful. Maybe that's what brought you guys together in the first place, but then life took over. You guys got really busy. Let's see. Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic connection here. So I think, I definitely don't think that this is done. And release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, and we've got reconciliation. Wow. I know these are two divergent messages. So clearly I'm speaking with two groups of people for whom this was indeed very, very toxic with the devil card, and you will decide to release your ex, or you're thinking about releasing your ex in this week, the week of February 6th. And for some others, there is a possible reconciliation. Maybe there was finances and career. That is kind of the message that I was getting with this home and this building a home. Maybe money was an issue, and somebody wanted a very beautiful, stable lifestyle. They wanted the home, the luxury, all of that. They wanted people to see how successful they were. Some people really like that whole pomp and show about their success, and somebody just kept waiting for that. So somebody couldn't provide someone that, or together as a couple, you couldn't really figure that out. So maybe that could have been an issue. Let's see. I'm going to go to the Hidden Truth Oracle and see what they want you to know right now, especially if this is a no contact situation and you're not in touch with your person. I think these messages might help you get some insight. What do they want you to know? I know I was a distraction from your pain. Interesting. I wish I could share my good news with you. So maybe they have healed through some of these financial issues and they want to come forward and tell you about it. I know you don't feel the same. So I think, this is a person who I would do it all over again. So I think they're saying that very clearly with this Ace of Wands, because they want a brand new beginning. They want to have a new chapter here. But so this is somebody who feels that maybe you were not that invested in this connection. And maybe that's why they decided to step away. They wanted to build that happy home, the happy family with you, all of that we saw in these cards. But maybe you were the person who wasn't quite ready, wasn't quite sure. Maybe some of you, I'm just connecting back to the romance angel card that we saw about releasing your ex. Maybe some of you let your ex interfere with this current connection, and this person is very conscious of that, and that's why they feel that they were just a distraction from your pain. Like you were still recovering from your last relationship and they came into the picture, but they could feel that you weren't really on the same page with them because you were still thinking about maybe a past connection or something of that sort. So I'm gonna now go a little bit deeper into them and yours. Like, let's see how this situation will unfold, what happens. So I'm gonna pull 5 cards for you and then 5 cards for them, but let's start with them first. Like, how are they going to approach this situation? What will be their next steps on this connection? Let's take a look. 5 cards, please. So the King of Wands, you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and we've got the 10 of Wands again. Interesting. So I definitely see somebody who's haunted by the past, who feels very, very weighed down by whatever happened. They miss you, they think about you quite a bit. This is the person that maybe decided to walk away, or you maybe wanted to be single, or they wanted to claim some time back. And just think about the situation, reflect on it, because they have felt really burdened by all of this. So they want to see how they can, sort of come out of this very difficult situation. Let's look at how are you gonna react to the situation? Or, ooh, lots of cards coming out. The Fool. I do see an intention to want to make this work. Let's see. The Lovers. Okay, so you definitely have a strong connection with this person. This could feel like a divine counterpart to you, somebody that you feel quite connected to, or maybe you have a choice in love. You have a choice either to keep ruminating about the past, and maybe there's a possibility for you to go back to your ex, which was the reconciliation. So this is a very layered sort of reading. So some of you have the potential to go back to your ex, and therefore the reconciliation is for you, or to continue to invest with this current person. Yeah, you're mirroring them. You are equally burdened by this decision, by this connection. There's something very heavy, something that felt like you were carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders when it came to this connection. You would know your situation best, so take the messages as they resonate. That's why you were defensive and you were not letting this person come in. Maybe I am strongly getting this feeling that some of you had not released your ex, and your past was interfering with this connection, and therefore when this person was trying to come in and offer you love, you were kind of pushing them away, and therefore they just decided to finally leave, because they feel that when we saw these cards here, that I know you don't feel the same, and I was just a distraction from your pain. And they would do it all over again, though. This person really has some deep emotion for you. So do you. I think that it could, by the way, for some of you, maybe you have kids with this person, or you guys were thinking about starting a family, and maybe that was the point where you couldn't get agreement on. When we saw the Four of Wands earlier, setting up that home, starting a family, maybe that was the issue in this connection. Maybe they wanted it and you didn't feel ready for it. And the Three, yeah, and I think you just wanted to wait it out, maybe give it some time, but they felt quite burdened by that. And we've got the Seven of Swords. So there is something that you weren't very open about. I feel, Pisces, that you weren't really opening up. There was something that was hidden about this long-term stability, about these, like starting a family with this person. Some truth, because the Queen of Swords is in the reverse, was not very openly sort of discussed, and that led to this kind of stalemate situation in this connection. Interesting. So what is the advice? Let's get you some advice from your spirit team on this situation. The Nine of Cups, the Devil, the Three of Wands, and the Chariot. Okay, interesting. There is this dichotomy of waiting or charging forward with the Chariot. I would say, really go inwards, Pisces. Look at all the areas that keep you attached to your past, to a past person, or just past disappointments. And perhaps you need to give it some time. Maybe it is wise to take this connection slowly. Go slow to go fast in the future. That's the kind of message that I'm getting. But really go inwards. So both of you are kind of will benefit from thinking about what fulfills you, what gives you that inner peace and joy, and really examine what is the toxicity in this connection, in this partnership. Maybe somebody's at a distance, or there's been some emotional distance because of all of these conversations, and you need to figure out how to bridge the gap with the Chariot, how to move towards each other, and that will come through the Ace of Swords, which is at the bottom of this deck. The truth and clarity will bring you guys closer in this connection, will help you understand what exactly is going on. I'm gonna see what the universe has your back deck has for you. Let's see. Energy flows where my intention goes. Wow, that's beautiful. So maybe you guys have been focusing too much on how heavy or burdensome this feels. And we also got that card of like being a lot more playful. So I think there's a need to have more fun. There's a need to inject more lighter energy to this situation. I'm gonna ask just a little bit on what happens then. Perhaps this is obviously not in the week of Feb 6th, but what happens then in the near future on some of this? Just curious. Yeah, I think you guys finally decide to heal, take some time out, see if you really want to entertain something from the past. The devil keeps showing up. I think you could be definitely dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo with the Hermit card. I think it's very important for you to take a judgment call on what is not working out in this situation, what is perhaps slightly toxic in this connection. And that will come when you take some time apart, have a good think about what's happening, what's not working, then take a final decision on how to move forward. Either you will decide to let this go completely and maybe you want to work it out with somebody from the past, or maybe you will heal through this devil energy, through this toxic energy, whatever keeps you attached. Maybe there's some addictions that are hampering this connection. Could be anything, right? Could be work addictions, substance abuse, anything, you will know. So take the messages as they apply. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing, Pisces, for the week of February 6th. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye bye.